Good afternoon. Welcome to day 409 at the EMA office, where I'm joined with Assistant Director Brian Whitaker and Chairman Mark Kern. And Brian, you've got the numbers for today?
Yes, sir. St. Clair County, we have tested 336,090, which is an increase of 616 since yesterday. Positive test results are at 30,310, an increase of 31 since yesterday, and those are males and females under the age of 1 up to their 60s. That brings our daily county positivity to 5.0%. Negative test results are at 305,780, and we're happy to announce that we are adding no new additional COVID-related deaths. The countywide death total remains at 475. For those that have completed the IDPH required 10-day isolation period, we're at 29,475. For state totals, they've tested 22,318,791. Positive test results are 1,323,170, and that's an increase of 2,137 since yesterday. Sadly, the state did announce 10 additional COVID-19 related deaths, bringing the statewide death total to 21,836. For hospitalization numbers, in St. Clair County hospitals, there are 26 patients admitted due to COVID-related illness, and 3 of those patients are on ventilators. Regionally, there are 48 patients admitted due to COVID-related illness, and 4 of those patients are on ventilators. We have no changes to our congregate living facilities today, and as we talk about everyday testing is still so vitally important. If you feel like you have any symptoms of COVID-19 or you've been exposed to someone that does have COVID-19, it's important that you get a test and find out what your status is. Testing is available at St. Clair Square Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., along with various pharmacies and urgent care facilities throughout the county. I'll now turn it over to the chairman for his update.
Thanks, Brian. Okay, we'll take a look at the zip code report for today in St. Clair County. 62204 went up 1 to 414. 62205 went up 3 to 669. 62206 up 1 COVID positive today to 1,379. 62208 up 4 to 1,710. 62220 went up 2 to 2,163. 62221 up 3 today to 2,900. 62223 up 1 to 1,838. 62226 up 4 to 3,322. 62243 up 1 to 801. 62254 up 1 to 821. 62258 up 1 to 1,093. 62260 up 1 to 833. And 62269 went up 5 today to 3,390. 31 new positives in the county, 616 people tested, bring our county positivity up today to 5%. And therefore, the rolling average then goes up to 4.9%. Regional positivity, though, is down to 2.8%. Bond County calls in at 0% today. Clinton, 8.5%. Madison, 3.4%. Monroe County is also at 3.4%. Randolph County is at 0%. St. Clair is at 4.6%. And Washington County is at 0%. Herb, the numbers, I don't like to see the up arrows today, but I think hospitalizations seem to be kind of stable, but 3 people on ventilators is never a good thing.
Never a good thing, and we're up 5 in the region today on hospitalizations. So, that's fluctuating back and forth, and I think that's just an indication that the COVID is still out there. And granted, nothing like we were seeing, a few months ago. But, after 409 days, we still have to keep our foot on the gas. As Brian said, testing is so important. If you feel like you've been exposed, you need to get tested. This mass site is still in operation 6 days a week. I mean, we're doing everything possible to make it as easy as possible for the citizens They just got to take advantage of it. You're still seeing people who follow us from Team St. Clair. Lady says a family member from her church in O'Fallon just passed away who'd been unresponsive for 8 or 9 weeks due to the COVID. So it's still out there amongst us, and for those of us that are here every day, we know that. And for those of you who haven't taken advantage of getting the vaccine and being a part of that solution, I don't know what to tell them. I really don't.
And if you have any suggestions, Team St. Clair, as to how better we can reach, you're in touch, that lady that passed away, you're in touch with family members and congregation members to figure out if people aren't getting vaccinated, why? And is there anything we can do to help encourage them or make it easier for them to get vaccinated? Because at the end of the day, that's the only way we're going to be over all this, is if we get more people vaccinated than we have today. We're not at the level we need to be yet, not only right here in St. Clair County, but in Illinois or nationwide.
And Brian, what are there's 2 metrics we still haven't met yet to get to the bridge?
For the reopening phase that's existing right now, we are in phase 4. In order to move into the bridge phase, we have 2 metrics statewide that are still not passing, and that is we're still seeing an increase in new hospital admissions for COVID-like illness, and we're still seeing an increase in total hospitalized patients. Once those 2 become steady or declining, we will have met all the criteria to move into the 28-day bridge phase. And at the end of the 28-day bridge phase, as long as all those numbers still stay down, we've already met the number of the requirement of 50% of those 16 and older having at least 1 shot. So we would then be able to move completely into phase 5, which is unrestricted. So once we can get into that bridge phase, we have 28 days to hold steady there.
So we got a benchmark there that we got to just try to reach.
And there's no arguing with those statistics. If people are in the hospital and they're checked in the hospital, there's no arguing with those statistics. They are what they are, and we just have to, the only way we can assure that people are going to be in the hospital is if they get vaccinated.
Exactly. So as we said, the mass site at the fairgrounds is opened every day but Wednesday when we do our house cleaning there, 9 to 5. You don't need an appointment. You can drive up there. They'll register you there. It's a real simple process, less than 30 minutes from the time you get on there. That's even with your 15-minute time to sit and be monitored, or your 30-minute, depending on which category you fit into. We still recommend you make an appointment if you want to do that. The call center is still open every day. They can assist you with any questions you may have. So again, as the chairman said, if you've got any suggestions, and I don't mean about, why are we still doing this? It's pretty obvious why we're still doing this, because we had another 31 cases in our county alone, 10 more deaths across the state of Illinois. So it's still here. And until we all decide to become a part of that solution, it's going to be here. So let's quit worrying about that. Let's step up. And for those of you who haven't made that decision yet, I fully understand. You're still out there. You're still researching it. Do all your research and then make that decision. And we'll make sure we can get you down and get you either at the Mass site or 330 West Main Street here in Belleville at our other site. We're going to do whatever we can to help you get it done as easy as possible. We'll be back with Cindy in a few moments to translate this into our Spanish communities, and then we'll be back tomorrow for day 410. Everybody have a good evening.
We must find a way to live with COVID-19 until a vaccine is ready. One proven thing we know is that masks do work. By wearing a mask, you can do your part to help your community by limiting the spread of the virus and thus helping our businesses remain open and our hospitals able to handle the capacity. To get through this virus, we must work together as a team, and you should do your part by wearing your mask, washing your hands, and watching your social distancing.